everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe IA Stadium, ready to have a good time. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and will be underway. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense will have the ball first. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proving to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Buying some time as he moves left. Fires to the big fella. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
He'll pull it down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Using his legs, it's Harper. Oh, he's got some space. Got the first down and more. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Runs through a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. They have down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. He's got it down the left side. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it go to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
Where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it one more yard to get it in. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Middle Tennessee 7, Louisiana Tech 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the option. Now the pitch. Nice move to pick up yardage.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Harper. There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we are ready to get back to it and open the second period. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The lone back's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. He wants to change this route. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
On the run, it's Harper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
He'll try to do it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. This time it's complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
14, Louisiana Tech, 0.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is...
It's a fumble on the play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. The give to the lone running back. Gets it past the marker. Oh, what a move to get open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Fairchild. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Now on the option. The pitch. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Kept it, and he's past the marker. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. They go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, MTSU. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Louisiana Tech, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air on 1st down. Complete on the comeback. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pucks it out of the air.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. Gonna look downfield again. Pressure. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Quarterback's got the 1st. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Tight end now in motion. Got his man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught close to the marker, it's Canty. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run it from the gun. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. The throw to the outside is complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take the deep shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Takes a handoff. It's Harper. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One more snap coming before halftime. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the right. Big gainer there that'll look good in the stat column, but not quite enough to put any points on the board before time expires here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Ruston. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable?
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything. He unleashes a long one. He's got it down the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Red pass hits complete. Open space at the 25. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Rushes on him. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice.
Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He wants to go deep. He's got it on the right. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got him 1st and 10 outside the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Working the middle, it's complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost a throw on 1st down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Catch in the middle, it's Harper. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. That one never had a chance, incomplete.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Under fire. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snags it over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. Running to the left. Look out, he's got room. Got enough for the 1st. Turning it on. The 30. Past the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Bringing the heat. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
He might want another play. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Canty. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Going to sling it on second down. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Moving out of the pocket. And down he goes. Tried to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Fairchild. Won't back down from anyone. Delivers the blow and gets it to the 29.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give on the inside. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's
unleashes one deep. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. And they are getting elite play from their quarterback. Their passing game has been simply outstanding the entire game. They've put it in the end zone, and they will get your attention with the numbers they put up.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the first down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Harper. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Cook. And they get him down.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
Flips it out to the back. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get the first through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. To the air on first down. He rifles one deep to the left. And he's got it in the end zone for